Hello, beautiful friends. Welcome to week 4 of online school. This is your library work for the week of April 6th. Today is Monday. You have until Friday to complete this work and have it turned in Google Classroom or to have it done at home if you picked up a packet. So today we are going to work on comparing and contrasting. Comparing means to tell how two or more things are the same, and contrasting means to tell how two or more things are different. So in your Google Classroom, you will find a couple of different worksheets. The first worksheet that we are going to look at is about Tommy. Let me see, I'm going to move my phone a little bit this way. All right, is about Tommy and Matthew. So the directions on the page say to read about each character, and then you can, it says you can use a crayon or a highlighter to highlight how they are the same, and then a different color to highlight how they are different. Okay, if you have a packet and you can do that, good. If you know how to highlight in Google Classroom on your Google Doc, you can do that too. If not, that's okay. You can just write about it where I give you space at the bottom. All right, so let's talk about Tommy first. Listen carefully. It says Tommy was in 2nd grade. Every time they went to recess, Tommy would search and search for different kinds of insects. He knew everything there was to know about insects. He didn't like to be disturbed while he was on the hunt for new creatures. He would always have a science notebook close by for taking notes. That's about Tommy. Let's look next door where it talks about Matthew. Matthew loved to run, jump, and do gymnastics. He was in 2nd grade, and he liked trying new flips and moves on the playground. He loved everything gymnastics. When he was learning, he liked to practice alone, but when he mastered a new flip, he was always happy to show his friends. So you have a Google document that you can go in and you can type your answer into. Everybody has their own paper right there, so you can go in and type it up. So your first sentence says, using your evidence. That's what we just read about in the text. How are Tommy and Matthew similar? How are they the same? I heard at least one way that they were the same, probably two. Go back into your story, look, write it down, and then using your evidence, how are Tommy and Matthew different? I can think of a couple ways that they are different too. All right, compare how they are the same, contrast how they are different. And then your Google Doc says keep scrolling down because we have another story. So you can go ahead and pause this video until you are ready. And then we are going to do the same thing about Sarah and Reina. So when you unpause the video, I'll be still here because right now I'm going to read about Sarah and Reina, and we're going to talk about how they are similar and different. It says Sarah has 2 little sisters. They follow Sarah everywhere. Sarah doesn't mind, though, because she loves her little sisters. She is proud to be their big sister. Sarah is in 3rd grade and is having trouble in math. Sometimes she cries when she doesn't understand math. She works so hard, but at times like this, she wishes she could just play with her sisters. And let's hear about Reina. Reina is 7 years old and she is an only child. She wishes that she had someone to play with at home. However, she enjoys all that special attention from mommy and daddy. Reina loves school, but she hates writing. She never knows what to write about, so she usually draws instead. I know some of you like that. Reina gives up pretty easily. She doesn't push herself very much. It's important that we always try our best. And down at the bottom of this, we have the same exact setup as we did for Tommy and Matthew. Using your evidence, how are Sarah and Reina similar? So write about how they are the same. And using your evidence, how are Sarah and Reina different? If you can write one sentence for each of those, one way that they are the same, one way they are different, that will be perfect. And then, because we were talking about plants and the life cycle of plants last week, there's a special project down here at the bottom. You can earn some bonus points if you can tell me how you think plants and people are the same and how they are different. So again, that's a brand new Google Doc. You can open it and you can write right in it. Okay, type right in it. And I would like you to list 4 ways that plants and people are different. That should be pretty easy, right? I mean, if I had a flower right here next to me, you can tell that me and the flower are different, right? There's so many ways that they're different. Just tell me 4, and then list 2 ways that plants and people are the same. If I think back to the article that we read last week about the plant life cycle, I can think of 2 ways that plants and people are the same. Think about what our needs are. What do plants need to live? What do people need to live? That's one way that we're the same, right? And what about the ways that we grow and the ways that we change? There's some similarities in those things too. All right, friends, so there you go. That is your library work for this week. It's in Google Classroom waiting for you. Stay home, stay healthy, stay safe. I love you and I miss you guys so much, but we'll be together again soon. Love you.